So I just got word that my tenant's lease is expiring and we're talking about renewals. And the question of the day is, do I keep rent the same? Do I increase rent or do I decrease rent? That's the question that I want to address. Hey folks, this is Cody with Reader Asset Management. And I haven't done one of these videos in quite a while, but I do feel this is very important. So I want to take a minute of your time to address this. If you've seen a lease expiration in the last few months or one that is coming up in the next couple of months, you will have received from me an email stating what the current rent is, kind of what we project market rent to be at, what we would suggest as maybe a 3% increase, no increase, decrease. We have all different kinds of options that we want to discuss with you. And so I put it out there for you to consider. What is happening is over the last few years, we've had such a run up in rents and such great times as investors that a lot of the investors and owners that we're working with, they're having us do the same kind of increase that we have done in the past. And what we have noticed over the last 8 months is there has been a lot of new units come online. And in fact, projecting forward, we see a whole lot more coming online in the next 12 to 18 months. And so we just want to have a little bit different conversation than maybe we've had in the past. We're definitely not in anywhere close to crisis mode. We still have a deficit of renters, rentals to renters. So we're still good there, but it's just kind of slowed the rental market a little bit. So when you get my email and as you consider your options, just remember vacancy. Obviously, if the tenant decides they don't want to pay the extra rent because they found something cheaper on Zillow, and it goes vacant, we have a vacancy cost. Secondly, if that tenant moves out, we've got a move out cost. Now, it is true that we're going to put a good amount of the damages, the tenant cleaning, that will go on the tenant and they will pay for that. But there are always a certain amount of wear and tear items, as the state calls it. And those wear and tear items are billed back to you, the owner. And so you've got the vacancy, you've got the move out charges, and then you've also got the fact that if you really wanted to be here on your rent, which is the discussion you had with the previous tenant and they decided to go elsewhere, but you really felt you wanted the rent here, and it ends up staying on the market for very long, it creates this concern with people that are out there looking like, what is wrong with the rental? And so it ends up just being this vicious cycle of people that are looking, they're seeing properties that are lower and they're opting to go for that. Then that creates more time on the market, which creates doubt and uncertainty about your property. And in fact, there's nothing wrong with the property. So I just want to suggest that maybe take a more conservative approach when you see these emails. My contact's always there. My cell phone's there. You're more than welcome to reach out, talk to me, discuss it. Let's chat about it. And I just kind of want to preempt you with kind of the notion that maybe a more conservative approach is a better approach, at least for this go around. So thank you for listening and look forward to chatting with you all.